Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Paul, I'm with the Dicey Review, and tonight we're going to be learning how to play the two-player title, The Game Face to Face, from Pandasaurus Games. To set up, begin by giving each player all of the cards of one color. There are 2 row cards in each color. Each player sets these 2 row cards on the table in front of themselves. Then, each player shuffles the remaining cards of their color, places them within easy reach as a draw pile, and then draws 6 cards. Randomly decide who goes first, and then you're ready to play. In the game Face to Face, 2 players are attempting to be the first player to get rid of all of their cards, and players will do this by playing cards in ascending and descending order on the 2 stacks on the cards in front of themselves, and if they want to, one of their opponent's stacks of cards. The first player to play all of their cards or outlast their opponent will be the winner. On a player's turn, they have to play at least 2 cards from their hand. They can play more than 2 if they want, however. The players can play as many cards as they want next to their own stacks, and if they wish, they can play exactly 1 card on one of their opponent's stacks. There's an ascending stack with an arrow pointing up and a descending stack with an arrow pointing down. When playing cards to their stacks, a player has to play higher cards than what's showing on their ascending stack and lower cards than what's showing on their descending stack. So for instance, this player could play the 58 next to the 60. They could play it because it's less than 60, but now they have to play a number less than 58. So they could play this 51, and then if they wanted to, this 3 to end their turn. A player can, if they want to, play exactly 1 card onto one of their opponent's stacks. The only rule is that it has to improve that stack's number. So for instance, on the descending stack, the player would have to help this player by playing a number higher than 54. Or on this stack, they would have to help this player by playing something less than 8. So this player could, for instance, play this 3 onto their opponent's stack, making this stack slightly better. If a player only played cards onto their own stacks, they can draw 2 cards at the end of their turn. If, however, a player helped their opponent by playing 1 card onto one of their opponent's stacks, they can draw up until they have a hand of 6 cards. This is why from time to time you'll want to help your opponent by making their stacks better. When playing cards onto stacks, there is one exception to the ascending or descending rule. If you have a card that's exactly 10 higher on the descending stack, or 10 lower on the ascending stack, you can play that card to give yourself some more room. So for instance, on their turn, the orange player could play this 46. This would be allowed because it's less than 51. And then if they wanted to, they could play this 56 because it's exactly 10 higher on the descending stack. This allows you to create more room for yourself to be able to play more cards on this stack. If at any time a player is unable to play at least 2 cards on their turn, they're out of the game and their opponent will win. If any player is able to play all of their cards, they win immediately. Alright everybody, that was our video. Thanks so much for watching. We hope that it was helpful and we hope that it was informative. If you have any more questions about how to play the game, please comment below or you can email us directly at thediceyreview@gmail.com. You can check out our written reviews on thediceyreview.com and you can connect with us on social media or by visiting our Board Game Geek Guild. Thanks so much for watching and until next time, we'll see you at the table.